Virgos, this is your 2019 love. Why do I keep on saying that? Your love reading for November 2018. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, email, or below. Just send me an email. I will not be doing alpha betas from now until the end of the year. I think it caused confusion. People skipped over the intro, didn't understand it. So we'll see how it goes if I just go back to my original format that I have. It's less time consuming for me too. So other than that, check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings and my 2019 Sun Moon readings that are going up in my playlist. Also check out my compatibility readings in my playlist. I am on the Instant Go app. Okay, so download the Instant Go app if you want one quick answer to one quick question. You can get it on there for a reasonable price. And I will be uploading, or been trying to upload, my weekly quickies on Instagram, Facebook, and Instant Go. There will be a link that I will leave below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current, or an ex for November also. So make sure to check that out. Otherwise, Virgos, let's get to it. Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Virgos for love, November 2018, and the period surrounding it. Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend to be said for Virgos, love, November, and the period surrounding it. Okay, so can you please show me prior energies that Virgo passed out of just prior to November? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Can you please show me what they can expect, the Three of Wands in November, and then moving out of the end of November and into December, we have the Star card in reverse. Okay, so we'll start off with the Four of Pentacles. So some of you are holding on to something for unhealthy reasons. Four of Pentacles to me is just having a death grip on something and not wanting to let go, but having a death grip because, you know, of materialistic reasons or of shallow reasons. But in regards to a person, it could be having a death grip on a person, not wanting to let go of them for fear of, you know, being lonely or feeling you need them in order to succeed or needing them in your personal life. So I do feel like for some of you, you might have been doing that and not kind of wanting to let go of that person. For others of you, it could be holding on to a notion, you know, an idea that you've created in your head in regards to love or in regards to a relationship, and it's really kind of something you need to know that you don't need to really have it in order for love to happen, I guess is a good way I'm trying to put it. So those are the energies prior to. I had something else to say about that, but I lost it, but it doesn't matter because I'll be pulling clarifiers on these, so really not a big deal. Oh, I was going to say, or it could be somebody trying to hold on to you. So it could be either or, okay, because we know this could flip-flop. Now, we move into the Three of Wands here. So in November, you're definitely checking out your possibilities. And with this guy, he's looking through his telescope. So I get for you guys that instead of looking at, because the Three of Wands is about looking at things as a, you know, widening your net, looking at everything, thinking bigger, expanding your horizon. So in terms of people, you know, widening your net. But this guy has a telescope, and I feel like what you guys are doing are, rather than looking at all these ships as a whole coming in, you're studying them one by one, okay? And I also know that it's like dark and dusky. I mean, that is the nature of these cards. And he has some lights over top of him, but I almost feel like you're having a difficulty extracting details about, just think of those ships as people, but getting the details that you want because it's dark. And I don't feel like you guys are necessarily in a comfortable place because of this. You know, you're studying each thing kind of carefully. Yes, there's opportunities coming in regards to love, but studying them too closely, trying to get too many details, you know, trying to research too carefully in regards to what's kind of coming in, instead of just saying, wow, who cares? I have a whole bunch of opportunities coming. Look at it. Look at all these ships. I'm gonna take a ride in all of them. I shouldn't really say take a ride, but you know what I mean. And I do feel that, like you guys are, you know, instead of taking chances and just seeing, oh, you know, where it takes you. Let me date this person. I mean, who cares? They're not my type, but who cares? You know, that kind of looseness I feel like is lacking in this. So there's opportunities, but I feel like you guys need to loosen up a little bit in the love department in November. Now we move forward to the Star card, and I'm kind of thinking if you don't continue, if you don't do this, if you don't loosen up, if you don't kind of do what I have said or advise to say, of course you can do whatever you'd like. Star card in reverse means I feel that these opportunities, these ships will start slipping away, okay? And you will start losing faith in love. And not really, and this is a card of Aquarius, if I'm mentioning that for you guys, if it resonates. But I don't really think, I think it's because you're studying things. And I think when you do that, you're placing expectations on things a little bit. So you're here as you move into December, you're starting to lose faith in regards to love. You're starting to lose hope. You're not feeling, you know, the shining star that maybe you once felt, not as hopeful as you once felt. Some of you might be a little bit depressed going into December. You know, the holidays are coming around. You haven't found anybody yet. But I really think it's the methodology that's kind of holding you back. And I heard something really good today that could be applicable to this. Once you take the condition off of something, you free yourself. So I feel like for many of you, you're putting conditions on things in regards to love, which is kind of like having expectations. But, you know, like I need to meet somebody by the end of the year. I need somebody to be with somebody for Christmas, and you're putting conditions on things. But once you kind of take that condition away and kind of fold in the universe, I think things will be a little bit smoother for you guys. Can you please provide clarification on the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse? For Virgos, energy prior to... These cards are getting beat up. Energies prior to November. Energies are passed out of. Why did you choose the Four of Pentacles? And the Four of Pentacles very well be holding on to an unhealthy notion in regards to love. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the... Okay, so I feel like the reason why you're holding on to this notion, maybe of things had to be a certain way, or you have to meet a certain person. You had a bad experience with somebody with this Five of Pentacles, somebody who really tested your resources, put you through a really hard time. You know, they might have neglected you. You felt like you were out in the cold. Maybe they abandoned you. And they weren't a very good person. And like I said, it really was a test of resources for you. Very, very hard. And emotional hardship actually is what that card's about. So then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords can be about giving up, but you know, giving up on this person, giving up on this situation. But I really kind of feel like this person did something to you and you found out and it got exposed. And when you did find out, whatever it was, I mean, it could have been cheating, sneaky behavior, because that's what the Thief card is in the upright. In the reverse, it's that person getting exposed, that person getting caught. And then you feeling, you know, it's almost like a aha, I knew it, like moment. You feeling like you're mentally free because the truth is exposed about this person. And with the Judgment card down here, I feel like when you did have this truth, when you did find out, it really was a wake-up call for you, because that's the Judgment card. You know, you assess the situation, the Judgment came, you know, around in regards to them, and you realize how you wanted to go forward and how you want to do things. Now, the Four of Pentacles concerns me because I'm wondering if, because this experience, you guys have a criteria that you're holding on to, and it's a rigid criteria, because then here's where I see you studying and researching, and like I said, you want to loosen up a little bit. I think, can you please provide clarification on the Three of Wands? Why is the Three of Wands here for Virgos for November? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Three of Wands for Virgos, please. Personality. Devil card reversed. Okay, so you were in a situation. It could have been abusive. It could have been a toxic situation. You got out of it, though, with the Devil card. You found your way out of it. It didn't end well with the Tower card. Okay, so but you are coming out of it. But so the reason why you guys are sitting there and studying these ships so closely that are coming in is because how it ended. Who this person was, what you found out. Like I said, they might have been abusive. It was a toxic situation, but you got out of it. You had your haha moment, and then you were freed. Over here is you getting out of it. Five of Cups in reverse is you recovering, you moving on from this, you forgiving them or forgiving yourself. You know, coming back to life, coming back to your old self here. So these are both getting out of a situation and recovering from a situation. but you still have very much in your mind this Tower card, really how it all sort of ended. And I feel like it was a deep betrayal. Whatever this person did, you found out the truth, and it was like it was a, you know, a shock, which caused everything to fall apart, like a very painful ending. You might have felt powerless, and you might have been at a very, very dark point, because the Devil card has a darkness to it and not being able to see the light. But when the Devil card turns in reverse, you can see the light. Okay, so I feel like it was a really dark period for you, especially with this Five of Pentacles. So maybe that's why you're studying people or researching or looking at things a little too closely, trying to get as much details as you can about each and every love opportunity that's coming in. I mean, I get it, but you know, loosen up. That would really be what I'm kind of thinking here. And also the Devil card is a card of Capricorn, for those of you that resonates. So please provide clarification on the Star card in reverse. Why is the Star card in reverse? And again, I just think the Star card is here in reverse because the method that you're using is not conducive to bringing love into your life, okay? Bringing positive love into your life. I think you guys need to change up a little bit how you're doing things. I mean, we've all been hurt before, but we all go forward in different ways. Can you please provide clarification on the Star card? Why is the Star card here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Queen of Cups, the Emperor. Alrighty. So, okay, the Star card is, you know, you wondering, why aren't things working out for me? Why, you know, why this, why that? And I feel like these three cards that they're kind of showing me is more of how to grow from this, okay? Some of you are thinking, when it comes to love, you're having a negative attitude. You're really thinking the worst case when it comes to moving on because of what happened. And it's really not, and it's because you're dealing with what happened, okay? So you're healing, you're recovering from this stuff, but I think you're having a little bit of a negative outlook in regards to love. And the two cards, the Queen of Cups and the Emperor here, to me, that's, and Emperor is a card of Aries. To me, that's them showing these things, and it's funny because the Queen of Cups with the Emperor, to me, means that you have these very deep feelings, you know, maybe not a lot of people know about. So you connect to people on a very deeply and emotional level, and when you are in a relationship, you're all about that person, okay? You know, you guys fuss over that person, you notice details that they need, like, beforehand, and you attend to them, and that's your language of love. And I feel like that's what it is with the Queen of Cups. But this Emperor here, I feel like, is, and this can go one of two ways. I immediately got with the Emperor card that you need to be setting up boundaries for yourself in regards to relationships, so that people don't kind of take care of how you're just willing to attend to people and take care of them and attend to their needs and see that everything's taken care of. I really feel like that with the Emperor. I think being here, it's telling you need to you know, put down rules, put down boundaries. You can say no to people, okay? Because the Emperor is a great provider, but he also deserves to be respected. And I feel like that's what they're kind of telling you, that this is part of the recovery. So instead of setting up a criteria for who you're going to meet, set up a criteria for how you're going to be moving forward from this. Change your method of how you're going to meet people, but also, you know, how you're going to be. And I don't want to say so that people don't take advantage of you, but so that you aren't the one doing all the work all the time. Okay. And I think that'll help with you kind of like segueing out of this, is what I'm getting. But yeah, loosen up a little bit, and then just take stock of you and have a little personal reflection, self-examination on how things could be different for you. Okay, I hope that made sense. Who knows? All right, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to meet you in the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking, feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Keep in mind, if this resonated, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Keep in mind everything that's in my playlist, 2018 and 2019 Sun Moon readings, compatibility readings, and then make sure you check me out on social media, Instant Go, Instagram, and Facebook, even though Instant Go is really not social media. And you can hit me up for a quick answer to a quick question on Instant Go app. Okay? So adios from Veronica Garnett. Good luck to you guys. See you in the Vimeo link. Bye.